Christmas is right around the corner, and if you have a record collector in your life, there are a ton of awesome gift ideas beyond just getting them records. Stay tuned today as I count down the best gifts to get a record collector this Christmas. I will preface this by saying that this list does not include any records. Record buying is a very personalized experience, and I would not want you to buy the wrong version, the wrong pressing, the wrong color for someone. But I will, however, give you a ton of different options, from the very simple to the very unique, to give you lots of different ideas for what to get the vinyl collector in your life. My first recommendation are mobile Fidelity inner sleeves. When you buy a new record, the record itself will come in an inner sleeve either made out of paper or plastic, but unfortunately some of these are quite inferior and they can leave dust, dirt, debris, little paper flakes on their record, stuff that'll make it sound worse and might affect the longevity of the record. So the best thing you can do is to put them into an archival inner sleeve, and kind of the industry standard are these mobile Fidelity ones. This is something that any record collector can use, and it is a great way for them to preserve their records and ensure that they sound great for a long time to come. Something that I think looks really good in any record listening room is a coffee table book of some type. If the person you're buying for is a big fan of really popular artists like Led Zeppelin or the Beatles, there are unlimited options of really nice hardcover books that you can get them. They usually have really nice photos, little articles, stuff that you can read along to while you're listening to music. For record collectors, there's one book that I absolutely recommend, and that is 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. This is a really cool book that features albums from the 1950s to present day. It has really nice pictures of the albums, pictures of the artists, little write-ups about why the album is so impactful and why it's so good, and something that record collectors can really get into because they'll probably want to hear all these albums and maybe try to collect a lot of them as well. Something that'll look really good in their record listening room and something that they can flip along with while they listen to their favorite records. There's also a really good Paul McCartney lyrics book that was also just released this year, as well as some new Beatles books as well. Next, we have now playing shelves. If you're like me, sometimes I struggle to decide what to do with my record jacket while the record is spinning on the turntable. Unfortunately, this means that sometimes I put it in a place that isn't very good and it falls over, I risk stepping on it. Sometimes I've had little dings and dents. A great product to get rid of this issue is the Now Playing Shelf. There are options that are quite cheap to quite expensive. You can really match them to the personality of the person or to their decor. They can put the record on display while it spins. They can enjoy the album artwork from afar. If you want to take photos, this is a really nice way to capture your collection as well. These are really, really nice and something that every record collector should realistically have if they don't have it already. If the person you're buying for is a bit of a DIYer as well as a record fan, I can recommend getting some record shelves or something to display their album artwork. One of the main advantages of buying vinyl is the awesome artwork that you get in large form. They look great on the shelf, but they look even better on a wall, and there's a ton of really, really nice options. Stuff that you can just stick onto the wall, stuff that you have to screw in, shelves, brackets, things to really bring your space to life. You spent your hard-earned money on the vinyl, you might as well get to enjoy the artwork as well. If the person you're buying for is brand new to records, I definitely recommend getting them an accessory kit. This is not something to get for someone who's been around the hobby for a while because they'll likely already own these and own quite good versions of them, but if someone's brand new, they may not know the impact that cleaning their records can have on the way their record sounds. I would recommend getting a very basic kit that includes stuff like a record brush, an anti-static brush, and something to clean your stylus. The impact these make on the sound alone is absolutely stunning, and you will blow their mind by grabbing them one of these. Record collectors like to organize their collections in a number of different ways. Some like to do it by artist, by genre, but the most common is to go from A to Z in alphabetical order. There are luckily a number of products that make this even easier to keep track of and find the records you're looking for. There are some options of dividers that can be used in upright or on their side that give a really nice sophistication to your collection and are super functional as well. The person you're buying for is a lot like me. They love to travel and they love to buy records. Unfortunately, traveling with records absolutely sucks. Trying to get them through the airport, trying to make sure that they stay upright, don't get dinged, don't get cold, don't slide around. It's really, really challenging. Sometimes you don't know if you're gonna have to put them in the overhead compartment or if they're gonna go under your seat. It's a nightmare every time. It's very nerve-wracking, and it's very hard until you get home and you get to make sure that your records made it safely. Luckily, there are some awesome options for backpacks, bags, hard traveling cases, things that are designed specifically to protect your records through these environments. They'll make the person's life a lot easier, build their collection, and help them look forward to traveling once again. If you know what kind of music someone likes but are intimidated with buying them a specific record, I would check out their favorite record labels. Oftentimes, each music genre has a few definitive labels, and this is a great opportunity to check out and get them something that they can actually need. If they're into metal music, check out Metal Blade Records, check out Relapse Records. If they're into jazz, check out Blue Note Records. If they're into rock music, check out Third Man Records. If they're into funk and soul music, check out Stax Records. There are so many cool and interesting music merchandise options, including vinyl related items as well, that get them something really unique and something that they'll never think that you would get them. Next, we have a vinyl subscription. So the most well-known of all the vinyl subscription services is Vinyl Me Please. They do really nice deluxe editions of albums that they send to your door once a month. Generally, they're very good at doing records that have been long out of print, that have never been on vinyl, or super deluxe versions of really popular albums. I've been a subscriber to this service on a number of different occasions. My only real complaint is that it's quite expensive, but I absolutely love and adore all the records that I have from them. This is a great gift to get someone. They do different options each month, so they have essentials, they have hip hop records, they have country records, they have jazz records, and if you don't like the record that they have each month, you can go into their back catalog and you can do a swap for a different record. This guarantees that someone who's new to the hobby can build their collection. Someone who's been in the hobby for a long time can get some really cool records. And even if they have the subscription already, this is just more months that they get for free, or they can use as a gift card in their store. And last but not least, a gift card to a local record store. So this is the most boring as far as a gift, but really you're giving not only an experience, you're also giving records. By getting them a gift card, you're letting them go to a store, go dig through crates, find used records, find new records, find something that they really want. If you're not sure what the best record store in your area is, I'd say go onto Google Reviews, go find one that has a lot of reviews, that's rated quite high. Get them a gift card for there. They're gonna love it. They're gonna like you for it a lot more than if you guessed on what record to get them. This is the safest option, but it's also one of the best. This puts money back into the local economy and is a great excuse to send the person on a record shopping trip. And that is my Christmas gift guide for 2021. Where are you getting the vinyl collector in your life? What did you love? What did you hate? What did I miss? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching.